Now, a new Yahoo News YouGov poll this week has found out that just 42% bots of American people say they plan to get the coronavirus vaccine when it becomes available, despite the fact that none of them know whether it's valid or it works. And this is that a lack of thinking on people's part. Why are we presuming it works and it's for our benefit? Now, the figure represents an all-time low, having fallen from 55% in early May, 50% in late May, and 46% in July. And what this represents is another major victory for we the people, and also the alt media input into it. And like I said, they're losing the narrative. Former FBI attorney Kevin Clinesmith intends to plead guilty to falsifying a document to justify surveillance of former Trump campaign advisor as part of the 2016 investigation into Russian interference in the presidential election. And his plea is the first criminal case brought by U.S. Attorney John Durham, whom Attorney General William Barr appointed to lead the investigation into the origins of the Russian investigation. Now, Clinesmith is accused of altering an email that said Trump campaign advisor Carter Page was not a source for the CIA, even though Page had had a relationship with the agency. And this is a common theme in several investigations, where people are thrown under the bus to protect the actions of the CIA or any of their involvement in it. The same happened with the Church Committee, the Condor Report, and the JFK investigation, at which point is there going to be affirmative action taken against the CIA. The National Security Act is not a protection of this country, but the protection shield for the criminal elements within the CIA. And the FBI, in turn, did not disclose Page's relationship with the CIA, allowing them to renew a warrant to monitor for potentially working with foreign powers. And Clinesmith's lawyers reportedly said this was unintentional. Yeah, right. We'll have more on that later. Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer, Zeke Heil, is calling for the acting Department of Homeland Security, Chad Wolf, and acting Deputy Secretary Ken Cuccinelli to step down after a government watchdog found that their appointments violated federal law. A government watchdog wants to get rid of the wolf. Is that symbology? Maybe. And it said President Trump's efforts to install political sycophants to implement his extreme policies in an end run around the law and Senate have finally caught up with him, according to Mr. Schumer. And the determination by the independent congressional watchdog today invalidates actions Mr. Cuccinelli and Mr. Wolf have taken, and both should immediately step down from their illegal roles, he added. Now, Schumer is also asking for the DHS Inspector General to launch a top-to-bottom legal review of decisions made by the two men and report its findings to Congress and also release them publicly. Now, Wolf and Cuccinelli have come under criticism over immigration policy and recent crackdown on protests. But if only these people whereas concerned about the criminal and illegal issues ongoing throughout the Obama reign, then perhaps this would have more validity and smacks more of party line politics and cover-ups than actually doing the right thing for and by the people. There are now over 13,000 apartments available for rent in Manhattan alone, according to a report from the firm Douglas Elliman, and it is the highest number in 14 years. 13,000 vacant apartments. Other boroughs like Brooklyn are also seeing higher than average available rent listings, though rents have been more sticky. July and August are normally the busiest months for new rental agreements as families prepare for school. While New York City real estate may be struggling, other areas in New York State are doing well in the real estate market. And thanks to the demand surplus, rents are falling about 7.6%, the report says. Though the average, I'll repeat that again, though the average rent is still expensive at $3,620 for a 2-bedroom apartment. $3,620 a month for rent? Seriously, have people lost their minds completely? That would feed a whole African village for a month. $3,600 a month to rent? It's mind-boggling. And this is why we have to build the TPC villages and bring down the cost of homes, rents, and mortgages and the loans. $3,620 a month to rent a pokey apartment is more than most of American families have to live, house, feed, and clothe on each month. It's obscene and beyond ridiculous. And a new perspective is required to go forward, away from this greed-based harvesting platform they created and far too many people have bought into. $3,600 a month for rent?